name's Kolinsky. I'm originally from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I'm 29-year-old. About a year ago, I got into a car accident. Ended up losing my left lower leg and knee. I think I was in a wheelchair for a couple weeks and then crutches for 2 months, and finally got a prosthetic put on. I went the last 8 months or so walking on that, attempted a little bit of jogging with it. It was pretty hard to be stable on it though. My younger sister actually went on the internet and kind of looked around to see if there were any organizations or any ways to get a running blade, because she knew how much I wanted to be able to run. She ended up stumbling upon ABR's website. She ended up writing them asking if they offered that to people out of the state, and they said that they did, so filled out the application. I wrote a letter, my sister wrote a letter, and my prosthetist did for him. In no way did I think I would actually be selected. I didn't think that I was probably the right fit for it, and I assumed that there were plenty of people that needed it. So I was pretty surprised when I got the phone call from Daryl that said that they were going to accept me and fit me for a running blade. It was probably the best day I've had in the last year. So about a month and a half went by and I finally got down here. The first day I was here completely blew me away. I learned more in the first day than I did the last 9 months with my other prosthetist. So it was enlightening and eye-opening of everything that I could do and the possibilities that I had ahead of me. Ended up the first day I got fitted. The second day I was on a running blade and ended up running a mile in about 22 minutes with plenty of falls and plenty of breaks during it, but felt that I at least accomplished quite a feat. I didn't think in my wildest dreams I'd be running a mile, let alone on the first day. I got it, and then ended up cutting my time down to 15 and a half, or what was it? Ended up cutting it down to 15, a little over 15, and then a little over 12 the next time. So drastic improvements each time I ran. Felt more comfortable as I got acquainted with it and everything. But the care and the diligence that they took in preparing me for this and designing my leg, it was a team effort from the start. With there was always 3 to 4 people putting their input in and coming up with a group consensus. It was just nice to see a group of people spending so much time of their own time in trying to help me. So it also gave me a little bit more drive knowing that people were willing to do that and kind of counting on me to accomplish these goals. So it was, and yesterday I went and played basketball for the first time in a year, and it was the one passion I really had all through childhood and into my later years even. And so to be able to run around and play basketball again, probably the best feeling I've had in a really long time. I guess, how do I start, you know?
It would take you a couple of steps before you could
get
before
going.
it. And I notice now you can kind of
I can get a better takeoff anyways.
And then just not positive as basketball.
Yeah, I know. That's They've given me many more opportunities ahead. I kind of hit a wall there for a while, so it's nice to see this skewed view turn into a more widespread outlook on the future. You know, the sky's kind of the limit now, as before it kind of seemed like a pipe dream. So I'm very fortunate that they selected me, and very fortunate that they were willing to work so hard with me.